Hi guys, well after what feels like the longest week of fantasy football ever, week 12 is finally over, so I'm back with a recap video for week 12 and a look ahead to week 13 and the playoffs. So one of the great things about this league is that any week, anything can happen. It seems like just about anyone can beat anyone on any given week. So we had some great matchups this week in week 12. So I'll just jump straight in with the one that's at the top of the listings here, and that was Mouse against Matt. Matt having quite a disappointing week, to be fair, by his team standards, only putting up 106 points to Mouse's 139.3. Mouse also just getting above the league median as well for the week to give himself 2 wins. He now moves on to 15 and 9. Matt's still slightly ahead of Mouse on 16 and 8. Moving on to another matchup now from week 12, we have Riggs against S. Davis in a high scoring matchup. Actually, it was quite close as well to say they both had high scores. Both teams again beat the league median, so they get at least 1 win each from there, and then Riggs took the matchup 155.9 to 141.54. Riggs so close to taking the highest scoring team for Thanksgiving week 12 prize of $50 as well. Unfortunately for him though, there was one more team that scored slightly higher, so unlucky there, mate. Still though, you get 2 wins for this week, take you to 16 and 8, firmly entrenched in the playoffs. You've got a good shot at winning it all, so don't be too disheartened by not winning that 50. Raybo also had a 2-0 week against Yoink as well. 141 points to Yoink's 128.8 points, so Raybo goes to 12 and 12, and Yoink also on 12 and 12 after this week. That moves on to Seahawks against Reno. Reno, as we know, is tanking this year, is 0-24. Seahawks only recently decided to not go as much for the playoffs and tried to go the other way a bit a couple of weeks ago. But he only just beat Reno this week, so there is some signs of life in Reno's team, I think, there. I'm sure he's happy with his Devy players and his draft position, which he's going to have anyway. Danny Reddy's team put up a good score this week, 140 points. Unluckily for him, he was playing third and short, who put up 156, which also took the Thanksgiving prize for highest scoring team, so well done to you. Danny Reddy's team now 13 and 11, and he has squeaked into that last playoff spot as well this week. He did get a win against the league median, so that's good for his team there. So third and short going to 15 and 9, again firmly entrenched in the playoffs, going to have a shot to win it all, so he's got to be happy with this week as well. And then the last matchup was JDiz against Harris. JDiz taking the win 132 to 105. JDiz also winning the Thanksgiving prize for highest scoring tight end with Dallas Goedert. 15 and 9, firmly entrenched in the playoffs again, so he's more than happy with this week as well. So looking at the standings at the end of week 12, and it is still all to play for. Matt on 16 and 8, Riggs on 16 and 8 take the top 2 spots. However, the next 3 places, 3rd, 4th and 5th, all teams are on 15 and 9. That means that the top 2 seeds and the playoff bye weeks aren't decided yet. They will be decided this week, week 13, to see who gets the first week byes in the playoffs, who gets a top seed to be constantly playing the lowest seeded team remaining in the playoffs. And then when you look further down as well, when you look at that last playoff spot, we've got Danny Reddy's in there currently on 13 and 11. And then you've got S. Davis on 12 and 12, Yoink on 12 and 12, Raybo on 12 and 12, Seahawks on 12 and 12, and then Frapp, who's probably just out of it, well, he is just out of it, on 10 and 14. So there's still plenty of things to play for in this week. It all comes down to this week. Which teams make the playoffs to have a shot at winning the league in its first season? Which 2 teams are going to take the top 2 seeds and have a playoff bye? There's 5 teams in that. 5 teams could have a top seed or a second seed and have the first week bye in the playoffs. This is all still to play for, guys, and bearing in mind that this week is a trade deadline. If you want to make a push and if you want to stake your claim at having one of them top seeds, or if you want to guarantee yourself that 6th playoff spot, make some trades, send some offers out. Every single team in this league can be improved right now just by sending some offers out and getting some deals done. And same goes for the teams that are out of the playoffs as well. Your teams can still be improved. There's teams that will be looking to make trades to cement the playoff spots or the top seeds. Make some trade offers. Let's get something going. The end of week 13, so when waivers run next Wednesday morning, for the start of week 14. There'll be no more trades until the end of the championship game in week 16, when we go into off-season mode. Then trades will be open again, as well as just normal off-season procedures. So we'll have 1 week of waivers, followed by free agency, up until around about a week before the rookie draft or NFL draft. So that'll be determined after the season's finished. This is the last week of the fantasy regular season. I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope you all enjoy the games on Sunday and for the rest of the week. I'll see you next week when we have a look at the Week 13 recap, and also who's got them top seeds, who's got the playoff positions, and we'll also take a look at the rookie draft order for the teams that are out of the playoffs as well. So we've got that to look forward to. So I'll see you next week, guys.